Let me tell you a story for those who fear life. The man first saw the camel and ran away in fear. And the second man went a little closer. The third one went to the camel and tamed it, made it a slave, and weighed it down. As familiarity with this world increases, all becomes tame. Things that seem strange and terrifying seem normal when we get used to seeing them. The best example is Corona. In the starting, i.e., in April 2020, the fear of Corona was known to everyone. If they told to sanitize their hands, some people sanitized their entire body. But what happened 2 months later? The fear of Corona is completely gone. Because fear is an emotion. Any emotion does not last long. It can be a camel or Corona. In the end, it can be an evil. Man is more afraid of what he sees. That is why we are more afraid of demons, gods, and eventually viruses. We all fear more than we should. Not in grams, not in kilos, but in tons. Fear of everything, afraid to do anything from morning to night. That's why many people set small goals in their life because of this fear of being successful in those tasks. Those who said they would become collectors and doctors when they were children, when they grow up, they remain as clerks and nurses in offices. The reason for this is the fear that we will do such big jobs. Let me tell you a little story for this too. Once some people were appointed as guards on the seashore. They saw something floating far away, and everyone was alerted that the enemy was coming with a big ship. After some time, it came a little closer, and it was not a ship, but a big cargo ship. After some time, it came a little closer. It shouldn't be a big boat. It shouldn't be fishing, they thought. Finally, when they came close, they realized that it was a thief floating on the water. They looked at each other's faces and laughed. The moral of this is that if you look at something from a distance, it looks scary, but when you get closer, it looks very normal. We are afraid, but these are the average students who do not have any fear. We are creating fear in our brains like no one creates it. We are afraid if we are alone in the dark. If you are going alone in light, you will not be afraid, because we are all living in a programming that is to be afraid when it is dark. It is a program given by our mind to our mind.